Well, one thing that I want to bring up too just comes back from my guest last week. So last week I had Archie and Alina. So Alina was Garrett's sister, and she's been doing something that I think is really good, and that she's going off to college, a new college. She moved across the country, and so no one knows about Garrett. And so they ask questions like, how many brothers and sisters do you have,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, asking about the family. And she will preface it with, I know this is not what you expected, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to go on and talk more about it, but my brother died last year in a car
Right.
accident, right?
Yeah.
So even I think for her to
Mm-hmm.
say something like that, I
Mm-hmm.
know that you don't expect that this is hurting me, but
Mm-hmm.
it still is. And I don't expect you to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, but I am going to say it. So,
Right.
and I do think prefacing some of that with, I'm not expecting you to do anything different. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not expecting you to be
Mm-hmm.
able to understand this, but understand me.
Right.
Understand the fact that every single thing does hurt with me right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Right.
And I think it's nice if you give them permission to not fix it,
Mm-hmm.
because if they feel like, if you do have a moment where you kind of dump all of it there, they do get this, oh my gosh, we better put her on
Mm-hmm.
the prayer list at
Right.
least, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. So I had two other thoughts with that. And one is, going back to that, the people who really are alone is what happens is then we do isolate ourselves and then we are
Mm.
really hurting ourselves. So, you know, I just want to make sure that, there are times that we do isolate from certain people because they aren't the people that we can trust or they're not our listeners are there for us. We just want to make sure we're not isolating from everyone because that's where the problems come in.